Okay, good.
Hey, who your favorite Ninja Turtle?
My favorite Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that shit growing up, but I'm just gonna choose Michelangelo because he got the cutest name.
Which one? Which one like the pizza?
They all like pizza.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh shit, I ain't watched it that much then.
Why'd you ask this question, Jonesy?
I have no idea.
Is your phone on mute?
No.
My phone dead.
Your ass never prepared, man.
I'm not.
Hello, Club Culture family. If you are on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you are on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating.
Did you hear that squeak?
I did,
That's
but
crazy.
it was.
You want to do that again?
It was a squeak without you a part of it.
I didn't want to come in behind that. I'm gonna hold you. Once you started off like that, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
That's crazy.
I'm good.
How you feeling, Jay?
I'm feeling all right.
All right. Tone, how you feeling?
Shit, I'm feeling spectacular.
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling good.
I don't know who our guest is.
I'm about to get there.
Oh.
Yeah.
For this episode, we have my boy Jonesy with us.
Hey.
We got my man Jay in the back.
Hey.
And we got a special guest, Tone.
Hey, my beautiful people, how y'all doing out there?
Risen up already, my beautiful people. How y'all doing out there?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to the black women.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to the black queens out there, doing their thing, taking care of their kids,
Especially the ones with fat asses.
All right.
Y'all got a special place in my heart.
Even the skinny ones, the big ones that ain't got no,
Thank you, Tone,
whatever.
for being inclusive.
FAO. Foul.
Foul? What that mean?
Fat asses only.
We here at the Vibe Hookah Lounge in Griffith, Indiana today. You feel me? Shout out to Vibe.
In the flesh.
Huh?
I was going to say, we're
It's
still in Gary.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the flesh.
Why is this not Griffith?
Bro, Burr Street is
Across
right
the
here.
street from Dollar General.
So that's the cutoff, Burr?
No, I'm just saying, like, that's... Yeah, Gary go all the way. Yeah.
Oh, wow. My
Because
bad.
Colfax down there, too.
My bad.
Yeah,
My
we in
apologies.
Black Alt.
I
Black
call
Oak.
this area right here Great Gary. Anytime I come, I'm not Gary, but Griffith. Anytime I come through, it's Griffith.
I mean, it's
It's
like...
news to me.
Yeah, this like white Gary.
Okay.
Wait. So I'm from EZ, so I'm confused now because came in high school. Is that what it's called?
That's
Yeah,
Gary.
it's right there.
Yeah, that's right.
That's in
Gary. Nigga, that's Griffith.
That's Griffith.
That's Gary.
I guess.
They just call it something township. I don't know, bro. It don't even
It's like an unincorporated area type shit.
something like that. Yeah, but it's Gary.
Yeah. hell
Like it
yeah.
don't belong to Griffith. It belong to Gary.
Okay. Well,
It's weird.
it is weird. But yeah, we shout out to the Vibe Hookah Lounge for letting us be in y'all spot. This is episode 40.
Oh, I need to look at our notes.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Boston.
The 40th episode. So, whenever we done with this one and it airs on Friday, we will be taking a milestone break. So we will be taking a week off. So you all will have a week where you will not get an episode from us so that we can refresh and get ready for the next season.
Can I go live from the Instagram in like place of it and just talk to people?
If you want to. If you want to do your thing. Just
feel like
don't
that's a good
embarrass
idea.
us.
Road all day.
You said
He
what?
been on the road. Man.
He been on the road?
I
Since
feel like
I've
that's a
been
good
here.
idea though.
Do it. Then just let me know how that go for you.
I got you.
All right, cool.
You ain't gonna watch the live?
I'ma tune in.
I was gonna say,
But if you
come on.
pissing me off, I'ma leave. And I'ma let you deal with all of that.
I got you, man.
All right,
I
Tone.
got y'all.
Yes, ma'am. How you feeling?
Where you from, man?
Man, I'm from Chicago. I spent about 11 years of my life out there.
Okay.
Then I moved to Indiana in 2009. Hammond specifically.
Hammond?
Yeah, I went to Warren G. Hardin. Started off about 5th grade. I almost got kicked out of that school, man.
Out
What
of
you do?
elementary school?
Yeah, man.
What you do?
Man, this dude, he had like some tech decks, man. He bought like a whole bag of them tech decks.
Them
Uh-huh.
bitches was hard.
Man, they was hard.
Oh,
Man, I
God,
took
them
them
bitches
bitches,
hard.
bro. Man, the teacher called me taking them bitches, bro. She was like, "Are you for real?" So, you know what I'm saying? But I ended up finishing that shit, got my shit together. But other than that, yeah.
Why
Spent
didn't
most
you
of my life out
run?
here.
Why
did I
you
run?
didn't run?
I mean, I was kind of like red-handed and on camera already.
It ain't nowhere you can
You
go.
still run.
And then it was in like, we had cubbies too, you know what I'm saying? So,
Nah,
and there
bro,
was
you gotta
cameras in there.
run.
It was over with, man.
So
Why
you
you
was
still-
born in Chicago
Born in Chicago.
and then moved to Hammond, Indiana.
Yeah.
And so basically you feel like you lived have your upbringing in the city and then in Indiana.
Yeah, but I feel like I live mostly like out here though because I was kind of younger. You know, most of them memories kind of faded. So I feel like mainly raised in Indiana pretty much.
You a half Indianimal.
No, I don't know. I feel like you got to claim the whole thing.
Pretty much.
Half
I can't half-ass it, you know.
Okay, so you got to help me out with that because I was just talking with some friends over the weekend, and they was saying basically I can't claim Chicago, and it's because I was born on the South Side. You feel me? But we moved immediately, like when I was probably like 5.
Right.
So I've been living in Indiana since I'm 5. But we going back and forth.
Yeah,
to
you
Chicago,
dibbling and dabbling though.
You feel me?
That's your hometown. You know what I'm saying? If you still dibbling and dabbling, I mean that's just what it is. You know, that's still your hometown.
So what you think, Jones? Do you think I should claim to be from Chicago or I'm from Indiana?
I don't know. You look like an Indiana.
That's like Soulja Boy. He was born in Chicago, but moved to Atlanta at a young age. But he claimed Atlanta. Nah, Soulja Boy is from Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he moved to Mississippi first, and then he moved to Atlanta.
I think it was Mississippi.
Like he grew up in Mississippi and then moved to Atlanta.
Man, that nigga from Mississippi, bro.
That's cool. I mean, you know, I fuck with Soulja Boy.
I'm not letting you slide.
What's up?
I look like an Indianimal?
Yeah, you look
the
like
fuck that look? What that mean?
I don't know. You just look like an
She ain't
Indianimal.
pop blocking like them dudes in that video.
I don't look like no damn Indianimal, bro.
Looks like an Indianimal to me.
Nah, you look like a fucking Indianimal.
I can't. I'm from Gary.
Okay. Tone.
What's going on?
Talk about your what do you remember from living in Chicago?
Man, I remember a lot, man. Chicago, that's really where it all started. It started when I was young, you know. Started when I was 18 months, you know what I'm saying? I was taken. My mama, she was blind, you know what I'm saying? She was a drug addict, so I got taken in by my sisters. My sister, auntie. Me and my sister got different dads, but the same mom. Mm-hmm. So her dad, that's her auntie. That's his auntie. That's his auntie. So,
wait, you gotta say that again for me.
So her dad
lost.
Yeah.
So
I was following.
So basically, her dad's auntie took us in.
Okay, I got that.
Because we got we
different
got different dads, but the same.
So you were raised by her dad's auntie.
Her dad's family, basically.
Auntie.
Her dad wasn't shit either, though, huh?
No, he's not related to who took him in.
I ain't
His
related.
sister, that's her dad.
But I still call her my grandma,
second
though.
auntie, right?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be her great auntie?
No,
Yeah, that would be her great auntie.
I was going to say, you don't have first and second aunties.
Yes, you do.
No, you
It's
don't.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Great first, second.
Your first auntie is your immediate family auntie, like
right.
your mom's
mama,
sister.
right?
And your second auntie is they auntie.
It's the same thing, just different.
Yeah.
It's
So
too many
great auntie,
numbers.
great auntie, second, third.
Man,
same thing.
shout out to aunties.
Okay.
Shout out all the aunties.
So raised by your sister auntie.
Yeah, raised by my sister. You know, she took us in. She was about 58 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
She already had like experience in childcare and stuff. She had her own daycare and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Then
Yeah.
she took in, she basically took in both of us. Then about 6 years later, she took in another boy. I call him my brother. His name Brandon. You know what I'm saying? He about 18 now.
So that's like, that was like her thing to take in kids.
Yeah, in a way, cause she just like that. She a nurturer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and she just like that. You know, I really call her my mother. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So but yeah.
Did she whoop y'all?
Hell yeah. Well, she whooped me more than everybody. I ain't even gonna lie. I just did dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just dumb shit. Like,
so are you for or against whooping kids?
man, whoop them kids' ass, man. Because listen, man. It's only so many times you can tell a kid to do something. Like,
Okay.
especially if they capable of comprehending. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you tell a kid, like, stop 3 times, they know you saying stop to them, but it depends on the age though, and depend on the circumstances too though. But yeah, whoop them kids, man.
Whoop them kids.
Whoop them kids,
That's
man.
what told.
But
It's this nigga Jay.
don't get no belt and like don't just find like the nearest item. Just use your hand just 1 or 2 times on them thighs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When it come to the older kids, pull them belts out. You know what I'm saying?
Whoop them kids.
Them teenagers whoop them kids.
Club
man.
culture does not support any abuse to any human being.
Man,
we respect
it's in the
all
Bible,
opinions.
man.
It's in the Bible.
Yeah, it's in the, what they say. spare the rod.
That right there is
On
not.
me.
That don't mean whoop your kids.
Yeah. Now, if the son is being disobedient, the father must spare the rod. That's real, for real.
Spare.
Yeah,
So
like,
when you spare somebody, you give them mercy.
you gonna spare the rod on his ass.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
you see how niggas be
Straight up.
misinterpreting the Bible for whatever the fuck they want it to be. No,
I'm actually following that. That makes perfect sense to me.
that
No.
makes perfect sense to you.
I would think my whoopings was pretty hardcore. I ain't even gonna go into details, but I wouldn't recommend those. But just simple little hits, you know what I'm saying? Make them get the message. Don't traumatize them, you know what I'm saying? Just
Don't traumatize the kids, but beat their ass.
yeah, because when I punish my son, he'll come to me and give me a hug. You know what I'm saying? Like he know he messed up. You know?
I mean, I did too, but I still got whoopings I should have never gotten.
I don't put it like that, man, because I did too. You know what I'm saying? We grew up similar. Man, we used to get whoopings for eating other people's food. Like if it was a barbecue or
My cousin got a whooping for that shit too.
just
Like,
weird shit, man.
it was a bunch. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. I'm gonna let him tell him.
other people food for.
No.
They was like, you could have boiled hot
no.
dogs in the toilet or
My
some shit
cousin,
like that.
his mom had a boyfriend that pretty much raised him,
Right.
and he had made some barbecue for the crib, right?
Right.
And so he put it all in the kitchen, saying like, "You feel me? And Ma, we could go eat it." So Ma, I guess, took more than what the dad said to take or thought we should have taken, right? So he whooped him because he said basically he was being greedy.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 on that.
But he beat his ass. like,
his ass? Like-
he beat it. Yes.
Nah, I would have, something like that.
Read the room, bro. Read the room, bro.
And
That's
we
all.
12. We
You old enough. Nah, fuck that. You old enough, bro.
Bro.
Nah, but not like,
You should have made our plate then.
smack me on the back.
You should have made our plate then.
Smack me on the back of the head or something. Don't just
Yeah,
full
you ain't
blown
gotta
whoop.
beat my ass for stuff like that. That's just crazy. But you feel me? Back to your upbringing. You say your mom was legally blind.
Yeah, she couldn't see. She claimed she couldn't see, but
She claimed she couldn't
Yeah.
see.
Legally blind.
man, I ain't gonna lie. I think she couldn't see for real. Cause it was one time in 2010. Cause I ain't see my mama like that between the years. It was one time in 2010. I was in Chicago on the West Side. That's where she from.
Okay.
And I was escorting her to one of her favorite stores. It was my first time. I ain't seen my mama like 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Well, damn.
So I'm like, all right, I'm finna help you. Bro, I ran my mama into the wall. Like, bro, she cursed me out. I'm like, damn, you really can't see.
I just had to make sure.
Hey, boy, she cursed me the fuck out. Cause before
I'm
that,
sorry.
hey,
Why did you test that though? I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If it wasn't my mom, I would have tested him.
bro, my mama, man, like we were just we were developing a relationship. Cause I ain't know her
We
like that.
developing a relationship. I gotta make sure she blind.
Think about that though, like on some real shit though.
Nah,
Like
that's funny.
I gotta.
But I feel you too.
Like for real, like
That's how
this shit new to me. Like I don't know this shit. You got me in an environment I'm not used to like that. We was in the trenches, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was in like a lot where motherfuckers just fixing cars, barbecuing, prostitution,
yeah.
clothes selling, boosting shit, real shit. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm around that 2010. I'm 24 now. However long ago, I was probably like 12. So I'm around this shit. So, I'm just like, okay, it's shit new to me. So I was only hearing from my mom like every 2 years, some shit like that. She'll randomly call from a new number or something.
Right.
Because that's what them drugs do, man. And my dad, he was he was a mechanic. Well, he is a mechanic. He's still out there. I never really heard too much about him and like drugs and shit like that.
So, was your sister's dad around a lot then?
Hell no. Well, none of our parents around.
That's crazy, man.
But she was more closer to our parents because she was older. When I was
Meaning your sister, she.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. When I was 18 months, she was 5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she was already up there.
Okay.
And like closer to my mom. And like we had another sibling too, a real blood sibling. Her name was Ashley. She got killed in 2012. So that was our older sister.
Okay.
By like
Sorry
our
about
mom and
that.
shit. But yeah. So
So is you and your sister close?
hell yeah. We just had like a little predicament 2 months ago, but that's still my love, my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna get it together. She just called me the other day. She kind of concerned, but I'm gonna call her back.
Okay.
I'm gonna call her back.
So you moved to Hammond. Do you know the reason for why y'all moved from the city to Hammond?
I ain't gonna lie. that's when like shit started going up in like housing and stuff.
Okay.
Cause Chicago ain't never been cheap.
Yeah.
And then like we grew up in like a big household. Like so, my grandma, like her daughters, I call her my grandma, the one that adopted us. I call her my grandma. So, she had 4 kids, but 2 of them lived with us with their kids. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like a big
house
with like different families and shit. Like,
deep as hell in that.
A house within a house, houses within a house. You
One
know
car?
what I'm saying? 2 cars, a van.
1 car is pushing it. It's pushing
it was a Mercury van. It was a red van with red interior.
I know exactly. Red cloth interior.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hot as hell in the summertime.
I swear to God.
And
we used to have one at daycare.
We had an Impala too, one of them old school Impala, like the '02 Impala. We had one of those. So hell yeah. But everybody started like going their separate ways with their family. You know, they wanted their own crib and shit. So everybody started coming out here too. So we was the last one to leave Chicago. So it was me and my grandma and the three siblings, you know, that she adopted and shit. So it was just us, and we moved out here. And then it was getting like violent too. Our neighborhood was not like people was getting shot over there. Like people was like just falling out down, all type of shit.
So do you think it was a good decision for you to be raised and go through the schooling system in Indiana?
Hell yeah, because if I would have stayed out there, I would probably been on some BDK, GDK shit, you know what I'm saying? Some weird shit, like some senseless ass shit, you know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah. And then the attitude that I had growing up in Indiana, because it was so different, transitioning, because first I moved to Hammond, it was hella white kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't know nothing about no white people for real, like, my first friend was a white dude. His name was Alec. Pulled up on me in a skateboard. I'm like, a skateboard? Yeah. Real shit. I'm like, just a new environment. I ain't never seen the skateboard. It was just bikes, Lexus scooters, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was definitely for a change, because that shit would have went left real quick if I would have stayed.
Yeah, I think that's a very interesting thing that most people don't talk about, is like being from Chicago and then moving to Indiana to get away from the life in Chicago.
Yeah.
We both did the same thing. And like thinking about going, like, was that a good decision? Was it not a good decision? Are you grateful to not have gone through CPS compared to Indiana schooling? Like, that's just a conversation I don't get to have with a lot of people.
Just think about if we would have stayed out there with what Chicago got going on right now. Like, I was just reading about that shit the other day.
Make sure you keep the mic with you.
Oh, my bad. They got like 73 murders per 100,000 people or something like that. Like, however I read it, but I was like, damn, that's a lot. That's more than like every other, you know, little city like Philadelphia, Detroit, shit like that. Like, that shit crazy, man. So hell yeah, I'm glad she took us up out of that. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Shit.
What are some interests that you had growing up? Was you into music, sports, books?
I was into music. I started off as rap, but as I got like older, I was more into like the engineering part about it, like sound, how to like auto tune. Because once I got the Hammond in 2012, I was probably like what, 14 at that time, maybe 13 at the time. I got a computer from a yard sale. It was like a square box ass computer, like $10, and a microphone. And I downloaded Audacity.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I downloaded Audacity.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
Shout out Audacity.
Shout out Audacity.
Yeah.
Audacity transition to Mixcraft. Mixcraft turned to Pro Tools and whatnot. But Audacity, man, I had the whole neighborhood in that bitch, man. You might know some names today, like Don De Niro from EC. No, he from Hammond.
He from Hammond, yeah.
Yeah, from Hammond. Yeah, I had him in the studio and shit. I had a couple people, man. We were just over there rapping as kids and shit, man, just trying shit out. You know what I'm saying? So I got into that. I got into like poetry too, because I don't know, it was just something about rap. And I don't know, music just stuck with me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What's some songs of your childhood, Jonesy?
Me?
Yeah.
Man, well, define childhood. Which part of childhood we talking about?
It could be good, bad, or whatever. Just like if this song came on.
Like which, you know what I'm saying? Like middle school, high school?
Middle school and high school. Let's do those two. Because 8th grade, ninth
Okay.
grade. You feel me?
Cause they all different though. Like
Yeah.
senior year, I was listening to Lil B.
Lil B.
Mm-hmm.
Your senior year of high school, you was listening to Lil B.
Yeah,
Lil
The,
B.
the bass god.
yeah, the bass guy.
Bro,
Okay.
I was just
Raw
listening
as
to Lil
hell.
B before I left the crib. No bullshit.
I was listening to Lil B last night.
You lying.
No, bro, I was listening to Like a Martian.
I was listening to Eat and Fuck My Bitch.
Gee,
Something like
niggas sleep on Lil B, bro.
Nah, that nigga obnoxious. But anyway.
Niggas sleep on Lil B.
So
bro.
that's
What?
that's the music of your childhood is Lil B.
I mean, that's like
So embarrassing, bro.
my senior year of high school, but you said 8th grade. I was listening. I think that was late registration.
Okay.
That was when I got my first MP3 player. That shit
Okay.
was 512 megabytes of space.
Okay.
3 CDs fit on that motherfucker. So I
Uh-huh.
had late registration, Urban Legend. Damn, I can't remember the third one. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, and the games documentary.
Okay.
That was pretty much like 8th grade.
What about you, Jay?
I would say 8th grade. Probably Jay-Z, like when the Blueprint 2 came out. Or 50 Cent, of course. Get
Okay.
Rich or Die Trying. High school was like Dipset.
You old
Jeezy
ass.
for
Old
show.
as hell.
Jeezy for show. Like when Trapper Dot came out, I remember being in the core lab and somebody like handed me that. Changed my life.
I can see Jay. Have a baby by me, baby.
Yeah.
My 8th grade Chief Keef had just came out. So
Chief Keef?
we was on Chief Keef heavy. Chief
Hell
Keef
yeah.
this.
I was already in the military.
We had the pick sides and some more shit, you know what I'm saying? They had that JoJo shit going on.
Oh my God, JoJo.
I was listening
was
to
on
a
all
lot
that.
of Gucci Mane in high school.
Yeah,
That was
I
my
got.
nigga.
Yeah, when we moved from Chicago, we moved to Michigan City, Indiana.
Soulja Boy just dropped the Juice mixtape.
Yeah, so Soldier Boy, Gucci Mane, and Lil Boosie.
Oh, bro.
I don't know
Soulja
why
got the
Indiana
juice.
like. I don't know if this was like a thing in Gary or East Chicago, but like Michigan City really love Lil Boosie and Gucci Mane.
Yo,
Because they
that's-
hard as fuck.
Indianapolis, they love Boosie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Boosie
Nap
can sell
love.
out any arena in Indianapolis because they love that man.
That's
They
crazy.
hard.
Yeah, they
I
different.
mean, yeah,
down there.
no, they are. Then, but that's still some shit they love to this day.
Like, yeah.
Because it's classic. Boosie, Webby,
I still
that
think-
Savage Life, like that's like top 3
Okay.
debut albums out the South, bro. I'm putting
Okay.
that up with anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just listening to Superbad before I got here, too.
Super bad.
That shit hard.
Okay. Well, what's some music takes you got right now with so like Drake just put out a song and it was an AI song, right? Or was that a real
I
song?
don't know. We
That was
listen to
AI.
real nigga music.
No, I'm
around
about
here.
to speak on AI.
I don't care
You
about
feel-
no damn
you know
Drake.
what AI is, right?
Yeah, artificial
Allen
intelligence.
Iverson.
Yeah.
Shut up.
What Allen Iverson do? Why we talking about Allen Iverson in 2023?
Why aren't we talking about Ellen Iverson?
What he doing? Why? What he do?
Okay, so are you still into audio engineering?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
I know that you are.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about AI becoming a thing with music and using that as a tool to write and create?
That shit funny
That's
as
a
hell.
finesse, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can fuck around and get a feature with Lil Wayne without needing Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
can
not
make-
gonna clear.
and
Hey,
can-
I've been putting together
What?
these verses.
It can be a hit though.
It
You know what I'm
could.
saying?
I finna fuck the rap game up.
What?
So what I've been doing is I've been going to YouTube beats, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'll go in the comments and I steal the comments.
You still the comments the people that be right
Bro,
there.
I finna fuck the game up. They be spitting the comments. They be going crazy. I'm like, oh, that shit hard as hell.
Hey.
And Brown just gave me the mic this morning. I'm
Yeah.
finna go crazy, bro.
Hey.
I
I
can't
ain't
wait for
giving
that.
none of you niggas credit, bro.
I can't wait for
motherfucker
that.
been doing that since the beginning of the time.
Bro,
Real
we
shit.
going platinum. Plus, I make the beats, so it's like it's all my shit.
I'm surprised that's never been a thing yet. Somebody done used the lyrics that people post in
I'm
comments.
Let me tell you a
sure they
story.
did.
Bro, I was 10 years old, bro. I just moved to Hammond and I had stole some lyrics from a YouTube comment. I'm like, damn, dude, spitting.
Yeah.
And I called my older cousin and shit. He like, nigga, what the fuck you just say? I had said the word masturbation, right? I didn't even know what the word meant. I'm like, he says, while I'm making some paper, y'all niggas just masturbating. I'm like, nigga, where you learn that word from? I'm like, shit, I just.
That's how you know a nigga plagiarizing. They don't even know what the words mean.
Off with this shit.
like-
They be spitting enough.
They do.
They be going crazy
They
enough.
do.
I'm like, these niggas be typing like they finna get a deal.
That's how I started like writing music. Like the YouTube beat, it has a title that the producer gave it already. So I was like, okay, that's why I'm thinking the song gonna be about. And I go in the comments and I see niggas and put their whole verses down there. So I'm taking little words out sometimes here and there.
Oh, you ain't no real artist. That's whack.
That's when I
Nah,
first
that's whack,
started
bro.
writing music.
No, that's
You
whack.
taking they whole
biting.
bar for bar.
Don't
Okay.
Don't know flow belong to nobody.
The flow.
The ones I still belong to me. I know that much.
He gonna be sounding like Meg. He start rapping.
Nah, but AI not a good deal, man. That shit. No.
You scared of it? Scared?
That shit funny. Y'all hear?
They
Did you watch my story when Kanye and Drake did WAP?
Wop.
Bro, that shit had me in fucking tears, bro. I had to go find the whole song, bro. That shit is hilarious.
I saw something that said like the Warner Bros. Or Universal
Universal
is blocking
put that
from
word
AI
out.
systems to be able to like do songs for their artists.
Not quite.
even
They're
just-
asking Spotify to do something about it.
Okay.
But what they don't realize is, or what they trying to do is two things. I'm gonna say what I think they trying to do. Because Spotify operates off 40% of its revenue, because the other 60 go towards the catalog and shit and
Okay.
licensing. So I think Universal trying to have Spotify bankrupt itself, and then
Okay.
they take over the streaming shit. Because streaming ain't really you don't make no bread off of it.
Yeah.
But you can control what people listen to.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't, Spotify ain't. Universal got the bread.
I don't
So,
like that. I don't like that at all.
They got a budget though.
You was gonna say something, Jay?
So or you take a sample from somebody like Jay-Z sampled Nas's voice.
Right.
Like, so if somebody's using AI and they Drake voice, could like Drake like get a percentage off of that?
I'm sure you could sue him.
Yeah, he could sue him for sure.
I'm pretty sure. Because they're using his likeness.
Okay.
But what if they make him say some off the wall ass shit though?
Bro, they had him rapping WAP.
Yeah, and much.
Just follow me.
I heard
something
much.
out of
Yeah.
me. I make you jump out and he didn't follow me.
That shit hilarious.
Talk your shit.
Nah, bro. They can fuck up some shit, man.
Oh,
They can fuck some shit up, man.
Where
so
we at, man?
I wanted us to play Weird or Null with you.
Weird or no?
So you say you watch the pod, so you know what Weird or Null is. But
Yeah.
for anybody that's new to the pod, Weird or Null is we're going to give Tone headlines, and he just has to let us know if he think it's weird or null, and he gets only one sentence to explain why.
Y'all shouldn't be new to the game already.
All right.
Yes, they should. We get new listeners all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Be nice.
My bad.
Please stay. Okay, so 50 Cent hates that he found success with stars. Says he created his hit series with the wrong people. Is that weird or no?
Nah, that's not weird.
Why?
Sometimes people can turn your vision into something terrible.
Poop.
Okay.
They could turn your vision into poop
For real.
Okay.
They do it all the time.
all the time. Turn into poop.
You just want to say poop. Your turn.
Couple beheaded themselves with homemade guillotine as a sacrifice.
What's a oh, never mind. A guillotine, you mean?
Yeah. The guillotine
Well, I know
was
what that
rigged in
is.
such a way that their severed heads rolled directly into a fire, altered as a form of human sacrifice. Weird and all.
It's pretty normal. No, I'm just playing. That's
I'm
weird.
like,
All right.
damn, okay, where you live?
Nah, that's,
I've heard how they get down in rap songs in Chicago. Hey,
that's weird because why do they have a guillotine?
they want to sacrifice themselves.
Nah, that's like a prehistoric medieval. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got no guillotine.
Okay.
Shouldn't have one.
Argentinian woman's fake nail gets stuck in toilet and almost loses her finger. Weird or no?
Nah, because I think the most random shit can happen to anybody. Because it happened to me before.
Your finger got stuck in the toilet?
Nah, but one time I dropped a quarter on the floor. And I ain't got no nails. And it took me about 3 minutes to pick it up. No bullshit. Like, I'm trying to grip it. And it's on the real shit, though.
I didn't expect you to say that, bro. I'm thinking you lost a finger. This nigga tell me he ain't got no nails to pick up a quarter.
Random shit can happen at random.
You need your nails.
I've been going through life pretty fine with my booty diggers.
Oh, my God.
And then these mean something to women, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to see
they do.
Morgan Freeman says Black History Month in African American terms are an insult. Weird or not?
Nah, I agree with that.
Why?
You said Black History Month and African terms are an insult?
African American.
The term African American in Black History Month.
I would have to think about the African American part, but the other part, shit. Man, I can give you a paragraph on that. I don't know.
We need one sentence.
just pick one of them out the paragraph.
All right. That's normal because we aren't just man, I don't know.
All right now.
Man.
It's supposed to be quick fire.
Nah, that's weird. It's weird because they got us fucked up.
All right.
Yeah.
A man in China spent 21 hours on his knees in front of his ex-girlfriend job, begging her to take him back. Is that weird or no?
Hell yeah.
I'm going to answer this one too.
Don't go to that woman job, man. You trying to make... You
21 hours?
21 hours on his knees.
Nah, man.
Yeah, that's weird.
You finna make her lose her job. You know what I'm saying? You care about her that much. Don't sacrifice her paper. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Responsible answer.
Nah.
What's your answer, Jonesy?
It's not weird because I feel him.
Okay.
Because once upon a time, me and Coco was going through it.
Okay.
And I spent 21 hours outside the studio. I wasn't on my knees. I was in the car smoking and shit. But
okay.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Did you fall asleep?
No.
You take a little nap?
No, because I needed to be awake and alert. So in case she came out, I need to see her.
So when she came out, y'all was able to talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
We patched things up. Now we're a happy family again.
Okay.
That's sick.
I see you, Coco.
All right.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Mississippi man arrested after hiding gun in Taco Bell quesadilla during traffic stop. Weird or nah?
Nah, that's a smart man right there. You gotta think outside the box.
Okay. 2 female squatters shacked up in a Florida rental property for more than a month, causing nearly $40,000 in damage and attacking the landlords by flinging a brick and human poop at them. Is that weird or no?
Definitely weird. That's weird because feces can get in your pores, cause diseases, infections, shit like that. Be considerate of the person's health.
Okay. Yeah, just beat their ass.
Don't do no shit like that.
That's rude as hell. Just beat them up.
Stupid, man. That's like some demonic
or
shit.
Get out they shit. Like
I mean, yeah, you could just leave, but if you don't want to leave and you want to do something to them, be considerate and just whoop their ass. Like you don't gotta throw poop at them.
Don't throw no shit at me.
Y'all ever seen or like know of real squatters?
I've never seen a real
No.
one.
Hell no.
I always feel like that's just some TV LA stuff.
I mean, I heard stories of niggas sleeping in bandos because they're homeless, but I wouldn't call them squatters.
Like they done moved in type shit?
Yeah, they like living in somebody else's spot that nobody knows about.
Nah, somebody's squatting at my crib now.
Okay.
What? I got a crib. I got a crib.
Who?
It's a bando, but yeah.
Okay.
Some random, it's a washing machine ended up in there. I'm like, I ain't put this in there. And a bike ended up in there.
You gonna let them stay?
It's looking like it. I'm gonna wait till they put some valuable shit in there and take it out. I'm waiting on them like, all right, put a working lawnmower in this bitch. This shit coming right the fuck out.
Okay.
Silly.
New York GOP councilwoman demand House to take trans women out of women's sports. Is that weird or no?
Hell yeah. Get that nigga. Listen.
Uh-huh. Weird or no?
It's perfectly normal because.
Weird or no?
Weird or no? Nah, it's not weird.
Okay, so no.
It's not weird. Just stay in your lane, man. That's all you gotta do.
Stay in your lane. I don't got nothing for it. I just want to answer that one.
I don't want to offend nobody, but just stay in y'all lane.
Go ahead, read the next one.
Okay. Oregon man drains his family's bank account and tosses $200,000 out of his car onto highway to bless others. Weird or nah?
That's definitely weird, man. Why would you do that shit, man?
You want to bless others?
He's blessing others.
Bro, that's his family life savings.
Fuck them kids.
I hope somebody say that about your grandma, man. When she in a nursing home, man. That shit
That's crazy.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, I got a kid, man. I felt that, man.
This nigga said, I hope somebody say that about your grandma when she in a nursing home.
I hope somebody give one of them big show smacks to the back.
That's crazy.
You know how to, on me. Smacks to the chest.
We got one more.
Her titties gonna turn to baby powder.
Montana becomes first U.S. state to ban TikTok on all devices. Is that weird or no?
To ban TikTok on all devices. Nah, because I feel like, man, TikTok, man. I just think about kids because mainly kids be on that shit. So, nah, they did the right thing.
All right.
They did the right thing.
Well, thank you for playing Weird or No with us.
So,
Do you let your kids watch TikTok?
no, my son, he watches YouTube. But the stuff he watches like, you know how like the intro of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? He'll watch it and like reversal like a negative. Like, you know the effect? Like
in reverse?
Yeah, like invert. That's what they call it. You know what invert is? It's like a effect, like a video effect.
It's like a it's not black and white, but it's like
White and blue and
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Like when you
watches
turn it a
like-
different color?
and they make
Yeah.
demonic sound. They make not demonic, but weird sound like like shit like that. I'm like, dude, I'm finna delete this shit.
Yeah, YouTube.
How did he find that?
They be, bro, it just be
It just
popping
be them.
up.
Yeah, it just
I'm
be them.
telling you, or watching people just eating weird shit and just. I'm like, all right,
So he could watch YouTube but not TikTok?
man, he can't watch none of that shit if it was up to me, man. I ain't gonna lie.
What's some of these topics? Okay, let's touch on the Morgan Freeman one. Why you was choked up about that? Black History Month and African American terms being an insult.
Cause it's just weird, man. Y'all give us a month for, years of damage, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even, it was past 300 years. This shit go back to the beginning of time, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like to give us a month of celebration towards black people specifically is like, it's like weird. Okay, where's the White History Month? Where's the Arabian History Month? You know what I'm saying?
So you want everybody to have a month? This is what you
Not
saying.
even like just leave it alone, shit.
So nobody get a
Nobody
month.
should have a month.
Man, hell no. Just
Okay.
Just let people be.
yeah, just
Okay.
don't give us no money. Give us some money, goddammit. Some land.
So you want reparations over a
Land
month?
and that mule, goddammit.
Okay.
Give me
Okay.
that mule, I can use that.
20 acres in the Cadillac.
Inflation, goddammit. I can use a farm right now.
For sure.
Make my own food.
So it was this recent news of the 16-year-old boy named Ralph Yarl, and he was basically trying to go pick up his younger siblings from a home in Kansas City, wherever they live, and he was knocking on doors, and he knocked on the wrong door, and an 80-year-old white home owner opened the door and shot him in the face and assaulted him. And so he was going through knocking on other doors after that happened, asking for help or call the police, but nobody's answering or picking up for him. Eventually, a neighbor saw him on the ground, just laid out with other neighbors around him, and that's the person that called the cops for help. And so the cops came and they arrested the person that allegedly shot him and took him in on a 24-hour hold. And he was released, and so the person's at home. And so it broke news this week. And so I wanted us to just talk a little bit about what some findings that I found about just that scenario, because they have not disclosed this man's name. We know the little boy's name. We don't know the person that shot him's name. And they're saying basically we don't want to release any information until we get to talking to the little boy first to make sure that our investigation is sound. So the little boy just was released from the hospital. He's at home healing, but he was fighting for his life for some days.
The man name is Andrew Lester.
Okay, so they just released it. Andrew Lesser.
Lester.
Lester.
And they didn't release it. The regular people did. You know how the internet
You
do.
know how the internet do at this point.
So they from the internet did that
Yeah.
shit.
Shout
Okay.
out y'all.
Andrew Lester. Do he look like Lester?
They ain't released a picture yet, though.
Yeah, well, we don't get to know who the man is, but we know everything about the little boy. They waiting on the little boy to be cognate and talk about his experience. But you keeping this other dude safe. If things was in reverse, and let's say a black home owner shot a white boy, 16-year-old, in the face and left him out to die, and just because he went to sleep, like he went back in his crib, slept through the night, fine.
Shot another nigga. Another day in the life.
He was probably a World War II veteran or something.
He was waiting to do that shit.
We don't know what he was because they ain't releasing none. They ain't letting us know who this
Killed a lot
nigga
of
is.
niggas. God damn it.
Now, growing up, did you like experience any like racial disparities or discrimination being a black man in America?
Or what
Not
you
necessarily.
do you feel like it's a difference in how you like or racism, not racism, or like how like I guess you'll call it racism between like living in Indiana versus Chicago?
Is it a difference?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But also it depends on the area you live in too.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you live, I was staying in Logan Square
Oh, okay.
in Chicago, and Logan Square, you can compare that to like Highland or Munster. Like if I just go out there and just you see me walking like this or something, versus all these white folks walking their dogs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's barely white. It's barely black people in them areas. You know what I'm saying? If I just go stand in front of a store, police cruise by, they gonna fuck with you. First, if I go to a slum area like somewhere in the South Side of Chicago, Inglewood, wherever I go, or come to like somewhere, people look at Gary as a slum. I don't personally, but because I know the history of it. So
Thank you. It's the suburbs. It's like Beverly Hills.
yeah, because it was really a white people town. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But they say we fucked it up. We ain't fucked shit up. It was really that. But anyway, yeah, it's definitely a difference, bro. Because I don't know.
Make sure you keep the mic with you.
Yeah.
Do they wear the shiesty mask in Logan Park? Logan Square?
Hell no.
Logan Square is gentrified. It's not the same as what it used to be years before. So it's a gentrified area of Chicago.
Man, let me tell you, bro. They got where my sister was staying at. It's a project home. So it's like a townhouse, but it's a project. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but Mexicans and blacks up in there.
Mm-hmm.
But you got your own little area. It ain't like no walking in the door. You gotta go up these stairs. Now you walk in your house, but they all connected. You go in versus the next block, you gonna see a fucking damn near a mansion with a drive-in next door.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Versus you go to the next block, you gonna see a nice ass 100-year-old house with a bunch of Mexicans living in it. Next door, you see a nice ass condominium, whatever the word is.
Mm-hmm.
That's some real shit. And if I take you over there, you're gonna be like, but I ain't gonna lie, they tearing down them 100-year-old houses slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They buying them bitches. They moving them people out.
Yep.
I'm telling you, because the subsidized house my sister live in is like one of the only ones over there. So they getting rid of these mugs. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's a lot of the west side of Chicago is experiencing the gentrification first. Like it ain't hit the south or the east yet, but the west is really slowly but surely.
I see it.
Yeah.
Them houses upgrading for sure.
Yeah. So you might see a lot of more people in Indiana from Chicago being displaced from people, the city buying them out, companies buying them out.
Shit, what that mean for like the homeless and like the crackheads? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the new Skid Row of LA. You know what I'm saying?
Potentially, shit. Damn near.
All my niggas robbing. All my niggas.
You look like you wanted to bop.
Back to the right
Yeah, these.
Oh my gosh.
Nigga go crazy.
So we spoke on music. I want to go back to your upbringing because it's very interesting.
Yeah, man.
What school did you graduate from in Hammond?
I graduated from Gary School.
Oh.
Yeah, I spent a little time in Gary too. My grandma's sister, I call her grandma too. She got a sister that grew up in Glen Park over there on 39th and Jackson.
There we go.
She,
Big West Side shit.
you know what I'm saying? She died in the house and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I spent a lot of time in Gary. I graduated from Lighthouse Academy.
Okay.
2017, you know what I'm saying? You know, I participated in a little bit of sports, but I ain't take my grades serious. I was just like a C plus type dude, just trying to get in and get out. But I was
C
Hey,
plus
that's good enough.
is good for.
I was just trying to pass. Do my grandma a favor, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I was always a troublemaker. So it was time that I almost, finished school. So I had to feel like I had to do this for her.
Yeah.
And she cried like a motherfucker at graduation. Like,
Aw.
that's all I wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How'd it make you feel seeing your grandma cry doing something like that?
Shit, man. I cried on the inside because, man, it'd be hard for me to express my emotions. But I definitely cried.
Where that difficulty stem from? You know?
Shit, man. That shit stem from like parents, like little assault situations, man, because I'm sitting here like, also I want to bring up a moment because that whole graduation situation, I was quiet that whole day because my mama gone, you know what I'm saying? She died in my 10th grade year of a drug overdose.
Okay.
So my dad, he was the only one out there. And what's crazy, the day before graduation, I'm like, I got your ticket ready and shit. I'm finna call him and shit. His wife answered. This nigga in jail. He been in jail for the past 6 months. I'm blue.
What the fuck?
I'm like, nigga, really? Like, I'm mad. I ain't even cry. I'm just mad as hell. Like, just mad. Like, nigga.
Yeah.
Did y'all used to talk like back and forward?
Yeah, it was like my mama every couple years, but still, they was still on this earth. Shit,
Right.
so I
Yeah, they definitely
bring your
were.
ass there, nigga. So, yeah, man. But yeah, it's definitely hard for me to express myself, man. Just a lot of traumatic events, man. Lost siblings, man. Like sexual assault and shit. Like when I was 8, man, I went through some shit up in Chicago with like a family. It was like a cousin of a cousin, wasn't my blood or nothing. Well, some weird shit went on in the house, man, and like just forced to do a whole lot of things that I didn't want to do. I was just young, man, so I'm just listening to this person. They big as hell. They like goddamn. Y'all ever seen The Longest Yard?
Yeah.
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 The newest one though. You know the nigga that was lifting up the damn bleacher.
Yeah.
Big nigga. You know what I'm saying?
The Samoan or
Nah, the big the ball nigga, the retard.
Okay.
Nigga was
All right.
I'm dead.
nah. Excuse me. Remedial.
Yeah.
Because retard is offensive. But anyway, big guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm skinny, little scrawny motherfucker. I'm still. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, after shit went down, man, I had an opportunity to tell people. My cousin even came in because he heard noises and shit, but I ain't say shit. I was just in shock, And it definitely did something on my mind. It confused me in ways that I never thought it would. Shit had me go through like little experiences and shit. I ain't ashamed of it. Shit took me years and shit to find myself. Shit, I ain't found myself until out down to probably this age. I ain't gonna lie to you. 24, I had to accept shit for what it is, and then the way people be so opinionated, I had to worry about what other people was gonna say
What
about
people
me.
will think of you.
Hell yeah.
At the same time, I'm like, man, fuck these niggas, man. Fuck these hoes too, because it's like at the end of the day, these hoes be some freaks. So they like all type of shit.
Okay, so
But when it come to that shit, man, I just be like, I just had to stop caring about what people said. First person I talked to about was my grandma. She said she always loved me and shit like that, And then I just let it go from there.
Hey, shout out grandma.
shout out grandma.
She's solid.
Yeah.
I personally reached out to you on Facebook because I saw that you had shared a post.
Yeah, man, I was going through a mental breakdown.
Mental breakdown.
Yeah, I've been having them lately, you know what I'm saying? But I'm seeking help right now though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then when you say you seeking help, what exactly are you? What resources are you utilizing or trying to?
Well, I've had seek therapy in the past. I've been in the hospital one time. I feel like the hospital was a good experience for me personally because not only if they it's a good and bad with that. I ain't gonna say it's all roses and flowers and shit, but they teach you like it's like discipline up in there, because in a way I feel like I need discipline too, because they make you make up your bed. You get these certain meals throughout the day, so you get that locked into your head because when you out and about, I don't eat 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? I eat when my stomach shit damn near touching my back or something. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you know, it'll wake you up, and then like some people are really dependent on drugs like weed, alcohol, pills, whatever. Like me personally, like I have a drink or I smoke hella weed. That shit be like, it don't be motivating me. That shit be bringing me down sometimes. So it'd be like, then it'd be really fucking with me, and I'll be trapped in my thoughts and shit. So it'd be like, nah, I gotta get up off that shit. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
To each his own, though. Don't get me wrong. Some weed, you know, it make people smarter. It make people work harder. But me, hell no, that shit.
No, I gotta at least start my day before I smoke something like that. Wake and bake shit. No, bro.
I can't do that shit, bro.
Hell no. If I wake up and smoke, I'm going back to sleep.
Straight up.
And then I'm not gonna do nothing for the rest of the
Not
day.
productive at all.
Hell no.
First
You
thing
wasted
you do,
the day.
Yep. I used to try to like spread it out. Like whenever I had to handle something in the morning, finish that, and then before I go to sleep or before I'm about to prepare to go to sleep, just to give me, you know, so I can enjoy my high or something. But nah, hell no.
Would you say you might possibly have any reservations with drugs or alcohol because your mom was an addict?
Hell yeah. I was born drug addicted. I was born a heroin addict.
Okay.
So it's like, if I really try like some hard shit out once or twice, I probably get hooked on it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to stay away from that shit because I like to get loose and shit. You know, I'm young. I like to party and shit. I done did like ecstasy a few times, but sometimes I didn't got too dependent on that shit. And I ain't gonna lie, one time I think I had like a martyr overdose, bro. I was sitting there tweaking. Like, I'm just like feeling like this feeling over my body. I'm like this might be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look at me. I'm tweaking, like repeating my mama footsteps and shit like that. And then not just my mom, my family, bro, just plagued with drugs. So like just plagued, like the Black Plague, like went through it. I done seen a lot of shit with it. I'm just like, man, I know better. So I had to shake that. Still got to. I'm working on this weed shit now though.
Do y'all think that coming from someone that's an addict of something, whether it's alcohol, drugs, whatever, do you think that can be a genetic thing that's sent like that? Having the addiction to something like that, can that be genetically sent down to your kids where they can easily be addicted to the same thing you were?
I'm like 50-50 on it. Because like my grandpa was a gambler, but he didn't sports bet. He would bet on horses.
Yeah.
I'm never interested in that. So it's like I only really got into gambling because I saw him gamble on horses. So that's where I got the concept of gambling from. So it's like I like the concept of it. I don't think he naturally passed that down. But then it's like I also think it can be genetic. Like if somebody told me it's genetic, I'd be like, all right.
I believe you.
Yeah, I believe you.
But gambling though? But gambling? You say gambling?
Yeah, gambling. Gambling addictions is crazy.
It is real.
Hell yeah.
I think the personality trait itself, like if you have an addictive personality, then that could be because like I told you, like my father was an alcoholic and or still is, but I'm not. And for the longest, I felt like, you know, the way I get like addicted to things, I would get addicted to alcohol if I started drinking, but I'm not. So I think that it's just the personality trait itself. Because I didn't grow up with my father, so I never saw him doing it. But I do have a cousin who lived with my father for periodically, and he became an alcoholic. So I think it could be passed down, like Jonesy said, but I think it's more so the trait itself. Because apparently, like our great grandfather was the same way. So.
Okay.
I think if you're seeing that same thing that they're doing, then you might be addicted to that. But if not, you just still keep that personality trait.
Yeah, because my pops was a gambler too, but he was also an alcoholic. I hated the smell of alcohol.
Yeah.
I hated the smell of beer.
Yeah.
I knew I'd never get addicted to that shit.
Yeah.
But that gambling stuff fire.
That gambling stuff fire.
That shit fire.
My grandpa actually died at the boat, that horseshoe. He died at the horseshoe. Because he loved gambling, so he would gamble every day sitting at the same slot, and he had cancer, and so He spent his last day at the boat. Died pretty much on the chair.
Wow.
Hey, he went out doing what he loved.
That's what I
That's
said
lit,
too.
bro.
That's what I said too.
I can't even be mad at that.
But my mom, she's an alcoholic, and she like would always scare it into us to never touch the bottle. You feel me? She's the one that put it in my head like, is this an addictive thing that you can pass on? Just like this is an actual gene, like an alcohol gene. You put it in your kid if you are an alcoholic. And as I'm getting older and educated, I'm like, I don't think that's a real thing. I think is what Jay was saying. Like, if you watching somebody use alcohol in a destructive way, then your idea of how to consume it will be that way, instead of something that's more of a healthier way to consume these things and not be relying on it.
Right.
Yeah, versus if you see, like, you know how the classy people be, just drinking casually, like a cup of wine or some shit like that.
Wine on a Sunday or some shit instead of every single
like every day at the club and shit.
Yeah.
Social media got a big influence on that too, though, for real.
How so?
Because, man, you see shit on the stories and shit, and then you see these motherfuckers in the club every day, like, damn, shit, make me want to damn grab a drink, you know? Like, fuck, shit.
Right.
They having a good time. Let me goddamn go where they at.
Yeah, it got to a point where I keep my phone in the drawer.
You gotta turn that shit off. Bro, I don't even get on Facebook at that point, like
partially. Like, if I've been working all day and then like I come across some shit of like niggas chilling and kicking and shit, and it's like, damn, bro.
I wish I could be chilling and kicking right now.
But then I got all these tabs open in front of me and shit. So it's just best to not even be on there.
Is that the fear of missing out?
Nah.
Okay.
It can be sometimes.
Sometimes I feel like I have that thoughts.
I don't think it's FOMO, because I still had the thoughts even if I didn't get on social media. Sometimes it's presented to me.
Sometimes you can unconsciously peer pressure yourself. It's like you would say, like, damn, you wouldn't say you missing out, but in the back of your head, you feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all believe in peer pressure? Like that really being a thing?
No.
Peer pressure is definitely a thing.
Or I mean, yeah, it's a thing.
Listen, if it's all three of us finna go drinking and we make it sound good and we actually like, hey, come on, let's go drinking. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn down all three of us.
Oh, I definitely.
You're gonna have some difficulty. You might sweat your drawers trying to, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, not me. Like, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
But just personally, like, I can tell niggas know and be stonewalled as hell.
Yeah.
Y'all could be the flies, nigga. Jesus Christ could be at the door. Beyonce could be at the bar. I'm not going.
Yeah. What about old girl you told that was better than anything Beyonce good at?
I'll be sliding.
Okay.
We sliding.
Yeah, I never understood peer pressure. Like, I know you can have people influence and be like, hey man, just do it. But ultimately, like, you the one that said, all right, I'm finna do it.
See, I was the influencer. Like, if I knew, like, see, we grew up on Jackass. So like, if I knew my cousin was gonna do some dumb shit, I just asked him to do the dumb shit.
So you knew
I wouldn't do it.
You knew who to go to and ask to do some shit.
Jump off this, bro.
He was the mastermind, man.
Hey, jump off this, bro. It'll be funny if you broke this. Throw this out the window.
Karma.
They the worst karma?
Get the worst karma, man. The mastermind.
No, because I mean, they'll ask me to do it. I just say no. But if I ask you to do something and you say, yeah, what I'm supposed to do?
I wanted to go back to what you were speaking on, because I feel like you was a little distant from it, actually. When you said that you spoke with your grandma about, call it what it was, assault. Yeah. Because you was very graphic on Facebook, man.
Yeah, I was, man. Listen.
And I don't want you to speak on nothing that you're not comfortable to speak on, but just know you safe here.
Yeah, I got you. Well, listen, man. Some very graphic shit happened to me, man. I done got penetrated and I had to perform like oral acts on this man, you know what I'm saying? And it confused me. It made me like have like, I wouldn't say even sexual relationships. Well, yeah, basically, hell yeah.
How old was he again? Like, how old were he?
I don't remember. He was 20. I was 8.
8.
And he was a big guy, you know what I'm saying? I described the nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, just happened. Like, I don't know what led up to. I was just chilling, finna go to sleep. Man was playing the game. I guess the man just randomly got horny or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So I'm just sitting here, cousin busts in. I'm just laying down, just looking at him. No, my back was really turned because I wasn't finna say shit. I'm just mad. But yeah, it led to like confusion, sexual relations with other guys and shit. It wasn't a lot of like dibbling and dabbling. It was like really over time because I was iffy about it because I'm a very picky person. You know what I'm saying? So as the time came on, like it just kept lingering in my head like something is wrong with this. Like I shouldn't be thinking about this. Like it's wrong to like the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? It just all these thoughts just kept happening. Came to my head like since that day, the shit just came like.
And so you saying this is like a span of from being 8 to 24.
I remember my mindset before that day. Straight up, I was this kid. You know what I'm saying? I was this kid that like I was writing these raps and shit. Recording them. My cousin was recording, me with the camera and shit. Just being fun, playful and shit. After that, I just got quiet as hell. Like I was already a quiet kid, but I got like down near mute. You know what I'm saying?
So you would say like the assault silenced you as it?
Hell yeah! Like I ain't really want to like really express too much. You know what I'm saying? Shit got a little too weird for me. Like hell no. Like it was hard for me to. Like over time, like I lost a sibling. When I was telling you about Ashley earlier, my mama, I ain't cried none of their funerals, bro. Yeah. The grandma I was telling you about her dad in Glen Park, they cried her funeral. I lost homies to gun violence. I probably cried later on due to like build up and having a breakdown.
Right.
But like at that moment, I look at her and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably be happy, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, shit. The way I heard or the shit they was going through, shit, you ain't need to go through that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I always had a hard time just crying when I needed to, so I just let it all build up. Get stressed out, would probably just have a breakdown. Like shit led me to a suicide attempt in 2019. That's how I got scar on my eye. I got 10 stitches in each one. I almost lost my eye. I had a 99 Chevy Tahoe. That's a big motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I crashed that bitch in like a little urban neighborhood just having a breakdown. My son was like 6 months. I ain't know shit about being no father. Shit, I'm still trying to heal from my fucking father. And, you know what I'm saying? Just weird shit, man. So I'm trying to be stronger for him, man. He finna be 4 this Thursday.
It's beautiful, man.
Aw.
What? So you was 20 when you had your baby?
Yeah, 20.
When you were saying like you were conflicted with your sexuality because of the assault, describe take me on that journey with.
Yeah, because you said you didn't like, or you felt it was bad to like the opposite sex.
Yeah, I was thinking. Well,
I mean, it was bad to like women.
No. I mean, yeah, the same sex. I meant the same sex.
Okay.
I meant the same sex.
I thought you meant women.
No. I always love me some women. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, we out there.
But when it came to men, you know what I'm saying? When I did have my encounters, afterwards I would feel so shameful. Like, oh my God, I should die. Oh my God, I feel so dirty. I instantly get in the shower or some shit. Like, can't even look at myself in the mirror. Real shit. And I'm like, it'll be time, okay. And I'll go years without doing it again. And I'll try it again because it's still on my mind. Like since that day or since when the bullshit happened, you know what I'm saying? The shit will never leave my mind. So I'm fighting these thoughts like, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm pretending to like women. I like them, but I want to try some more shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I just do. You know what I'm saying?
So what keeps bringing you back if after you finish, you be feeling dirty? Like what you feel like to keep bringing you back to trying it again?
Because I feel like the times that I did feel shameful, it was all bad experiences.
Meaning with the partner that you're doing it with was a bad experience.
Okay. Yeah, it was probably just a bad experience. And like I'll probably, get my rocks off or something, but it still wasn't good for
pleasurable.
Me. Yeah, it wasn't good for me.
Right.
I'm just like, maybe I was looking for something. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I can't keep just running for myself with this shit. Like, and then it's like, the people love me. The people around me love me like they said they're going to accept me for what I am.
Right.
So I had to make a decision between living for others or living for myself, Okay. Because I was trapped in like every other shadow but mine, It was like I was just it was like, man, I just felt trapped.
So what have you, 24-year-old Tone, what have you figured out about self now? What do you identify by?
Man, I identify as bisexual.
Okay.
Because I have my moments. Mm-hmm. But I have more women encounters and everything. Like, I don't be around niggas for real. Because I'm too picky, and then the way niggas be set up, man, you know how we get down. Well, I ain't gonna say we. I like to stay clean, you know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers just be too thirsty, man. And I ain't quick to, bang nobody. Like, I'm chilling. Like, motherfucker don't want to know your name. Hey, where your dick at? Man, fuck out of here with that shit, man. I ain't no thirsty ass nigga. Like,
I understand what you're saying. Because that's kind of how TV shows and movies portray gay men too. Like, they just, all they do is just fuck on each other.
Yeah, like, man, I be chilling. I be looking, and pull up smoke, you know what I'm saying? We get on that, we get on that. But for the most part, but
do you find yourself like behaving or acting differently with women compared to when you with men? Like,
I mean, I feel like when I'm with a woman, it's like the vibe between a man and a woman. Mm-hmm. I feel like when I'm with another when I'm with another guy, I feel like I don't treat him like, hey, like, I just like, what's up, bro? Like, it's just some normal shit. Like, I don't make it more than what it is. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't push the narrative. I don't.
What's the narrative?
Well, it all depends on what I'm on. Like, okay, if I'm on some sexual shit, just trying to like, okay, I'm gonna say what's up, then we just get to it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no more, no less than that. Mm-hmm. So
like, y'all ain't gonna play 2K first? I have so many like ignorant ass questions.
Nah, you can ask me any question you want to, bro. I ain't
Get your shit up, Jonesy.
Okay, like, so like when you be like linking with dudes, like, how
I ain't gonna lie, I don't do it frequently. So
that's right. You did say it's not
every blue moon. You know.
You ever played 2K beforehand?
Nah, bro. I probably played. Nah, bro. I ain't did none of that.
I don't know why. I just think that
only plan is going on is foreplay, bro. That's it, man.
So you've never actually had like a sensible, purposeful relationship with a man?
Like, what do you mean?
Like when y'all went on dates?
Oh, hell,
get to know each other.
I ain't shaming it, but I ain't never did no shit like that.
Are you open to that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. I mean, motherfucker can go out, chill, but it ain't like like I ain't got to like that holding hand. Like, I ain't finna hold a motherfucking hand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't think. What I discovered with myself, like, I noticed, okay, I'm open with being attracted to a man sexually. Yeah. But romantically, I don't know.
I mean, that is a real thing, though. I think
it definitely is.
I feel like we talked about this.
We have a little bit, not too much, because we ain't never had a men's perspective liking another men too, because they have it a little bit different than women do. Women are open more now.
I assume like, every woman has some gay in her.
I
do
too.
Every single last one.
I do too, but they still like can tell you like, nah, I can see myself only building with a man. I can only just see myself sexually being with a woman. But men, they kind of have like this wall up with not even trying to see if they can see themselves building with a man. That's just.
I ain't gonna lie. I've thought about it. I'm like, could I see myself just waking up to a motherfucker? Going through every day with a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. I say no because I know how men attitudes are. Prideful as hell, alpha males, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it can be the same women. Women can lie, you know what I'm saying? And then the way women attitudes be two women, that's like a broken atom. Real shit. You know what happens when you break an atom?
Yeah.
Man, real shit though. And like you get two niggas, man, y'all gonna be bumping heads. And then I'm so like certain shit going on in my crib. I'm like, I like shit a certain way. Mm-hmm. Man, niggas just be nasty, man.
I mean, that's all in theory though. You gotta actually try it out for yourself, cause
niggas do be nasty.
Niggas are nasty. I'm not you see my post on Facebook. I know niggas are nasty.
I love cleaning my crib. I need them on my floor right now. Real shit.
So you love cleaning your crib?
Crib.
I mean,
I got a fresh wax smell right now. My bed is made. I can't wait to go home, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah.
The feeling of walking in and smell good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But was that instilled in you, or that just became a thing that you found to be important, cleaning?
Nah, that was instilled in me. My grandma I started washing clothes when I was 8.
Mm-hmm.
Like full loads. I mean, I fucked up my first load because I thought bleach was detergent.
Gee, we all did, bro.
Real shit. Fucked up the whole
I
load.
Definitely did.
You know, that was the time where bleach used to eat the clothes.
Mm.
So it was just a bunch of eating up towels and my grandma bras and shit. It was my grandma load.
I want to talk about just the silence part of experiencing this molestation and being silenced by that. Does it feel like a sense of power was taken from you?
So after it happened, I had to go to school the next day. So I woke up in the morning. It's like a gloomy morning. Like when it's school starting in like September.
End of August.
Yeah. So it was still kind of hot. The days was like a little gloomy. The grass is wet and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know how the mornings be.
Fog.
I remember this morning. It was sun. It was like some nice day. Sun's out, birds chirping and shit. I'm waking up and I'm like, everybody just get in the car. We packing up that Impala I was telling y'all about. And I'm just like, damn, like, what the fuck just happened? Now I get to school and I'm using the urinal. And I'm like, this shit ain't real. Then I just get to clenching my cheeks. I'm like, yeah, this shit was real.
Mm.
I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm just quiet as hell. Everything I'm having a conversation in my head, like real shit. Like real life. I ain't know what to feel. I ain't know. I get home from school, the man was there. I'm just looking at him. I'm like, he said something like on some nice, playful shit. Like, I don't know. And the shit was just crazy, man. That's literally how it went down. I don't remember going to sleep the next night, though.
Was this guy a consistent person that was always in the home after doing that to you?
Yeah, because I never told nobody. I ain't tell nobody until I was 20.
So was this repeatedly? Like, did this continue to happen, or is this just a one time?
Nah, it was just that one time. That's all it took, man. Just that one time.
And when you told your grandma, what was? How do you remember that conversation?
Yeah, I stood in the door. I was standing in the door of her room, but I was pacing in the hallway. This is when I used to stay with her in Hammond.
Mm-hmm.
Pacing in the hallway. I'm like, man, I need to tell her, man, because my mind just be racing sometimes, like just randomly. Now I just get to thinking, I'm like, I gotta tell somebody something. It's just my grandma. She's so understanding, but she gonna tell me some hard truth. But I like that shit though.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what I need to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna tell me that shit uncut, and she told me like, I'm sitting there telling her, like, man, some shit happened on Wallace and shit. That was the block we stayed on. And she was just like, yeah, what happened and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, man, the guy Abe, he did something to me, man. What'd he do? The guy name was Abe. And she was like, I was like, yeah, he did what he did. And she was like, she was just eyes open, just silent for about a minute. She's like, why you ain't say nothing? Cause I'm like, shit, I was scared. I ain't want nothing to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Cause everybody was in the crib that night. Like my big cousin came in, my big cousin bigger than him. So, you know what I'm saying? He came in like, what happened? I'm like, man, something go down. I'm the cause of it. Like I would have thought I was in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like shit, like it was my fault. Shit, that's why I ain't tell you, woman. That's exactly how I told her.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit, y'all would have. She said, yeah, we would have killed his ass. It was, families I was telling you, it was all they ass in that bitch.
Yeah,
he was an outcast. Like her brother, my Uncle Chuck. So yeah, I call him Uncle Chuck. That's her brother and shit. He brought him in. That was his great nephew on somebody else's side. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But hell yeah, I told her and shit. That's when she was like, man, she don't care. If I was blue, yellow, gay, whatever. Shit, she always loved me. I always be her. Lil Tonio, that's what she called me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, shit, all right. That was 2020 when I told her that.
So that was you.
I didn't come out in 2020 though.
Yeah.
I didn't really come out. I just started telling the women I started dating.
How are women receiving that when you would tell them that you're bisexual?
Man, shit. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them act like they be mad, but still want a piece of the cake. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by piece of the cake?
Like, you'll be hopping on that with them and shit. Then you just ease that in, like, yeah, I'm this and that. Then they be like, or sometimes I'll tell them after we did something. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it would just happen. Like, I wouldn't like purposely do that shit. Mm-hmm. Like, just wait until like I get some. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell them like, listen, because I want a motherfucker being with me for me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, I'm like you. I'm a lover boy sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't just out here just casually just dating hoes. I'll keep me maybe one or two, but right now, you know, I'm settled down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to tell them motherfuckers because I want them, be with me for me and not side eye me or especially, and I'll tell them sober because I don't want no false feelings. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, tell me like when we dry, like we ain't got shit going on. Like, listen, just keep it 100 with me. Don't be out here being ashamed of me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I'm a guy, it's different for guys, it's sexy for women, but it's ashamed upon us.
Speak on it.
Facts. Like, for real, like
it is.
Like, motherfucker look at them like shit. They look at us as abomination, You see a guy like me, I'm masculine for the most part, you know what I'm saying? You see a guy like me, and you probably wouldn't even think of it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you because I feel like, first off, I'm a handsome guy. I feel like, I do nice things, and I feel like I'm the average common guy that you wouldn't expect that of, So I feel like if I'm saying this, the next person can. Shit, like, you got to be ashamed about, who you got to worry about. Shit, only thing that's gonna happen is words, and words can't hurt you. I got thick skin, but to each his own, man.
Yeah. So back to like the question I had initially asked: how were women receiving this news?
Oh, damn! I just got off topic.
Some wanted a piece of the cake.
Yeah.
Did you see any of them like after you disclosed that to them?
Man, hell no! Ain't none of them ever leave. Shit.
Okay.
Straight up. That's just what it is because women are freaks.
Okay.
Women are fucking freaks.
I mean, the way that social media portray it, they all say like they can't be with no nigga that's gay.
Listen,
I was just gonna say that.
Listen,
like, everything I done read about like women dating bisexual,
that's all they say.
Always ends with "I'll never do it."
Women contradict themselves a lot because social media ain't shit but an image.
Facts.
You can say some shit, man. Listen.
Do your shit.
I know a motherfucker. Motherfucker be getting down with the get down, man. Stop playing. These women love a freaky man, bro. I'm telling you.
They want a piece of the cake.
I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
Like, women love a bisexual man because they got fantasies, bro. I was just reading some shit about Lil Duval. He was like, all women are hoes, but not like hoes like sluts or whatnot. They want to be slutted out. It just, you got to come across that motherfucker that's capable and that's trustworthy. And what that means is they got these desires, they got these fantasies they want to fulfill. And that can be that of with the bisexual man, you know what I'm saying? Because they want that feel with two guys. They probably want to see two guys do it or two guys on her. And then she probably do the guys or something. Bro, women minds, boy. Boy, the motherfucker spread, boy. Motherfucker got some dimensions to it. Shit.
I was having a conversation with a male, and he's gay, but he was saying that he know a lot of bisexual men that just claim to only be gay because women won't claim them or won't want them if they know that they like both. So it's like, I'm just really stuck with choosing to be gay, even though I know I still like women.
That's more work trying to hide it than dealing with it. I ain't gonna lie, because you trying to hide it. Imagine you rolling up to a gay dude house, you down low and shit. Motherfucker, might walk past or ride past and be like, damn, be going to a gay nigga house. You rather them find out that way? rather you just telling them. Because I ain't gonna lie. When I used to do my dibbling dabbling as a teenager, like I was pretty known. I'm a funny guy, you know what I'm saying? I was a class clown in school, and I went to a couple different. I went to Scott. I went to I met you.
Eggers.
Well, I didn't meet you at Scott, but we went to Scott together. I went to Scott. I went to goddamn Hardin. I went to Lighthouse. So
I feel like I saw you at Eggers instead of Scott.
I ain't never go to Eggers. I probably a basketball game, maybe. Okay. Because I played on Scott basketball team.
Because I knew you from somewhere.
Yeah.
So Scott.
And your sister was right under me. What's her name again?
Lucky.
Tanisha. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
She was a grade under me.
See, that's why I thought you went to Morton. That's why I said Morton. Did you graduate from there?
Hell no. My grandma ain't let me go to Morton.
I remember you from somewhere.
She ain't let me go to Morton, but she let me go to Lighthouse. That shit didn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Shit didn't make no sense to me.
What side shit?
Bro, treacherous, bro.
What side?
But I heard Morton wasn't no better though. I heard Morton wasn't no better.
The muck.
I mean, that's the west side. Glen Park, the suburbs.
Okay.
Man, hell no. I heard Lou Wallace used to get busted.
No, Lou Wallace was like Beverly Hills 90210. Dawson Creek type
I
shit.
I hear that. Yeah, what were we just talking about?
We was talking about men that were choosing to only be gay because women don't accept bisexual men. But we can get off of that. I want to talk about you being a father.
Yeah.
You had your baby when you were 20. Mm-hmm. You said you experienced suicide, and now you want to live for your son. Speak about your son and him being autistic, you growing up young with a baby, all of that. Let's get a little bit of that.
Man, you don't learn how to be a father when they first come out the womb. Mm-hmm. That shit is a developing process. Like, you have to first find yourself, gain patience with yourself before you can gain patience for another human while trying to raise this human. Mm-hmm. Imagine how hard that is. So I'm sitting here like, and then by him being autistic, you know, he don't always like the food that I like or the food that's in the house. So I would have to go out my way, scramble up some money, go get the food that he like. Mm-hmm. Or he likes certain shows. He like, you know, he just like different things. He got all these different catchphrases. He can't communicate properly, you know what I'm saying? So he make these noises. Or he do like, he come pull me, you know what I'm saying? So fatherhood definitely taught me a lot. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm still learning. I still got my faults with him, you know what I'm saying? I get upset when I don't need to be getting upset. But so when I do that, sometimes I just woosah and just go into the next room, close the door.
Yeah.
But dealing with autistic kids is very, very, very difficult. Mm-hmm. Especially like as they get older, they go through these phases of being defiant. He defiant as hell right now. Mm-hmm. It's just like as I try to work with it with his mother, it's like it's hard for both of us because I ain't gonna lie, especially the potty training part. Like trying to get him to consistently go back because he know how to take the diaper off. He know how to put it on, take it to the garbage. He know how to go to the toilet, but he ain't gonna do it on his own free will. Mm-hmm. He gonna wait for us to do all that. So he's very smart. That's the thing. Like they can manipulate you, man. Mm-hmm. They can manipulate you better than any other kid. Like, cause they know they capable. Like we got him in daycare. He got this routine up in there. He will put his coat up and go put it up in the hanger. You know, put his shoes up in the little thing next to the hanger. Mm-hmm. But he gets to our house. You know what I'm saying? He'll take his shit off and just throw it everywhere. Mm-hmm. You got a designated spot in each house you go to. So my thing is, he be playing with us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This dude. So man, it's definitely hard being a father, man. But it's more good than bad because at the end of the night, I always look forward to holding him because he clingy too. Mm-hmm. He can be very clingy. He want to be held. You know, still want to be picked up. Mm-hmm. He about as long as me. So
that's a big 4-year-old.
For real. For real.
So if the younger you had to say anything to the 24-year-old Tone now, what would you think that younger you would say to you now?
The younger me would say to the older me?
Yeah.
Shit. Probably fuck some more hoes.
Oh,
all right. Okay.
Something like that.
That's it.
Shit, I think it should be the other way around. Shit.
Okay.
I feel like the older me will tell the younger me to slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did a lot of dumb stuff that cost me. Man, I just had to pay $13,000 to get my license back.
That's
from that suicide attempt. That cost me $10,000, and from like speeding tickets, running through lights, just being young and dumb.
What did they charge you for when you wrecked your car?
Man, bro, I wrecked it into like a family vehicle. So I was driving so fast. It was like a landscaper truck, a pickup, and a trailer, and a family van behind it. I fucked up all three.
Oh.
So other people property.
All three, yeah.
Okay.
It was in the urban neighborhood, 25, going into 70, going into 25.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to end it all for real. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I was up here at Methodist on 5th. They took me to the psych ward, man. They had me in the motherfucking neck brace and shit. I felt silly as hell up in there. Got stitched up by this Chinese lady. I looked in the mirror, I cried like a motherfucker, bro. I was so ugly. Like, my face was just fucked up.
So, what are you currently doing? Because you said you're seeking resources. What are you, like, are you seeking therapy?
I'm seeking therapy, and I low key do want to check into a
facility.
Yeah, hell yeah, because I need that discipline again, because not everybody got that person that can correct them and push them on a daily basis, or on like call me and like make sure I'm doing what I'm doing, because I'm basically like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I need to give myself that push and that sense of discipline again, because you can get lost in the sauce. Believe me, trust me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still semi-responsible. I still got my crib and shit, my car and shit. So I'm just trying to not have these breakdowns and just calm down, because I'm tense right now. You know.
Do you think that therapy
you might have to sit up a little bit? You get out of frame. Yeah, because you got out of frame a little bit on this one.
Okay. Do you think that therapy is helping in any way with your mental wellness?
Yeah, therapy definitely helps, because it also depends on what gender. For me, it works for women, because I can talk to women better. And then like talk to a guy, you kind of get like a guy's perspective on things. And I feel like it need to be equal. You need a woman talk to a man to get equal perspectives on shit. So therapy definitely helps.
Y'all heard that? Therapy definitely helps.
Man,
therapy helps.
Especially for black men, man, because black men are very stubborn, you know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying, you got the street runners out there. Then you got the guys like me that just like to sit in the crib and play the game all day. So listen, especially for the street runners, man, y'all lost a lot of people. Y'all very proudful. Man, ain't nothing wrong with being you know what I'm saying? Open up, be vulnerable, be very vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably ain't cried in 3 years, you know what I'm saying? All that shit turned into beating women, talking to y'all kids crazy, talking to y'all mama crazy, shit, talking to y'all, you know, treating y'all self crazy, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You gotta take all that shit serious. My black men specifically, because I feel like we the problem. It's all good, though. No, it's all good. I feel like we the problem, man. Because we the women, we the reason why, you know, some of these women got resentment towards us. I be thinking about that, too. I don't hate women, personally. I don't know why niggas be acting like that, but that comes from trauma. Niggas need to get that shit together, for real.
Okay. Man, that was a lot you just said to men, but everything you said was facts. I ain't got nothing to refute with that.
Yeah, we love women.
Yeah.
We need to treat them better, man, for real.
I have this thing where, well, I'm a huge advocate against sexual assault and molestation. That's like one of my biggest passions, is to any endeavor that I'm a part of, I'm always pushing about that and trying to just help anybody be able to regain that power that was taken away from them. So I just would like to extend that olive branch to you. Like, anytime you need somebody to talk to, you feel me? Or you need help to go, somebody to drive you to a facility, to your appointment, anything like that. You ain't got gas, you feel me, to get to where you gotta go. I'm gonna give you my number, you feel me? So you can always reach out to me. You can't pay for therapy for the next month, come to me, get you together, because I don't never want you to ever feel like you need to drive into a bunch of cars going 70 miles per hour. Because there's always somebody for you to talk to. It's just sometimes it ain't a safe space. But you got that with me, always.
Yeah, sometimes you got open ears that turn into, you know, shit, them ears leak, goddammit.
Yeah.
For real.
And I truly appreciate you coming on the pod to speak about, your trauma and upbringing, and to close out season 2 with us. I'm sorry.
Shit, I gotta spread awareness, man.
Damn.
Yeah, season 2.
Gotta spread awareness to the region, man. Shit, some might know me out there, but I'm low key for the most part. But
okay,
just hope this message get across to the people, man. Shit, men, women, whoever it touches, man. You know? Shit, I done told one of my homies about this. He about 37 though.
Okay.
He from Chicago. I told him about this shit. And he be saying I inspire him and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I had just opened up about that shit with him. He was like, man, you a cold motherfucker. He like, man, but
what made you open up to him?
Nah, he saw the status, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man saw the status. He like, man, I damn near fumbled my phone, nigga. Nah, real shit.
That's kind of, I was like, God, all right.
Man, I was just, man, listen. I said, fuck it, I don't know. I'll probably go back and delete it or something. But I don't be caring about the wrong attention. Well, it ain't really no wrong attention for me because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't do it for no stun or something. Just shit, that was really like my call out for help. Like my family members that I was craving, they called me, you know what I'm saying? Like my sister and my cousin and shit. I just need to call them back.
People always ask, like, why do certain people be posting shit on social media, something as personal as that?
I feel like you know the difference between attention seeking and when somebody really calling out. Yeah.
And even if you think it's attention seeking, but it is something that is worth attention, why not reach out still and just make sure they cool?
Yeah.
It's not, you feel me? So I truly appreciate you coming on and closing out season 2 with us.
People don't be having nobody to talk to, man, for real. You never know how lonely a motherfucker might feel. That social media might be their only outlet.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Straight up.
It's a lot of unsafe spaces out there that claim to be open homes and doors and shit for people, but you really not. And
they miserable as hell in their own homes.
Yeah.
They can't go to nobody.
We like to drop gems on the pod before we close out. Okay. So do you have any gem that you would like to drop today?
What is gem?
Like a gem, you know,
like some game or some valuable information.
You know, if black people say it twice, that's how you know we understand stuff.
Like a gem.
Yeah, a gem.
Man, I'm in a career. That's how you know I need to get out and be with society, man. I've been so much of a fucking introvert. I need to get out. But speak up. You know what I'm saying? Stay clean. Brush the teeth, floss, put on lotion. I'm a little ashy. Keep lip balm. I ain't got none on. I'm just saying because these are my struggles for the day. And keep a bottle of water because I'm parched right now.
Okay.
So
that's his gym. You got a gym today, Jonesy?
Is this a hat? Is your jacket halfway on? My glasses are off and I'm blind as shit. Okay, yeah. I've been wondering this whole time. Yeah, like, what type of shirt?
I got some City Sports, $40 on sale, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You got a gym for us, Jonesy?
Man, what's my gym, bro? When you conducting music business, come with a budget in mind.
I think you gave us this gym before.
No, we got to give it again.
Okay.
We have to give it again.
Okay.
We have to give it again.
All right.
$5 is better than $0.
Okay.
So come with the budget in mind, even if that person loves you.
Jay, you got a gym?
Come with the budget in mind.
I don't got one today.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I have one last week?
Did he?
I don't know.
I don't think you did.
All right, so I got to get one.
All right, give us a quick one.
Make it to the end.
Take care of those who take care of you.
Yeah.
I like that, Jim.
For sure.
All right.
I'm heavy on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was season 2 of the Club Culture Pod, episode 40.
You know what? I got another gem.
Hurry up, bro.
If you can't ask that person for what they asking you for, don't do it for them.
Don't even ask it.
Okay.
Don't do it for them.
The audacity of people, man.
Exactly.
The audacity.
We will see y'all.
That's the word of the week, audacity.
Audacity? Okay.
I don't want to leave.
We have to leave.
I don't want to leave.
We will see y'all in a week. Okay? We appreciate y'all tuning in with us every Friday morning.
Can I have one more? One more?
No.
We're twins. Look at her. She copied me. Okay. That's all.
If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating.
See you next season.
Just watch the damn podcast.